Start YouTube. Whoops. Well, you only missed like 2 turns. French migration. Provinces far from Rome often lack of Roman citizens' culture. Okay. And correct use of English, it seems. In exchange for lower reliefs, the Senate will encourage Romans to migrate, especially thriving trade. Mercantile efforts are helping to keep your trade relations lucrative and your markets profitable. 10% wealth from all commerce, all regions. 4 turns. +5 from income from trade agreements. Nice. Tribute. Every man must pay his dues. 5% tax. Growing in yield. 20% wealth from agriculture. +1 food, all provinces. Boom. Done. Without a doubt. Lady is dead. Lady is dead. Man is dead. Oh, no. The god general is dead. The god tier general is dead.
Ready for battle. At your command. Ready for orders.
I feel like we should get the training guy on.
At your command.
We need another champion.
For battle. Ready for orders.
These 2 armies will be brought down to fight in Spain. So I feel like this army is undertrained. Recruit agent. Champ. 10% unit XP and map movement. Like, just sold. 100% sold.
Orders. We
It's almost tempting to send them to England for garrison. It's almost tempting to do that. Why did I build this? Oh, in Rome? Yeah. Don't want to get that. For the influence. Still don't know what I want to put there. So we will have positive food for 9 turns. 4 turns, even. We can upgrade the army. What? Retrain? Oh. They lose their XP if you do that?
Commander.
No? Not by the looks of things. Okay, well, let's keep the army nice and technologically advanced. There's nothing else I can really sink my money into. The fleet. That is a very nice fleet. I don't quite know what I got, I must admit. So we've got Velites, and they got upgraded to Velites, but with like better armor.
Ready for battle.
I don't really know.
At your command.
Should upgrade that. Out of money. Yep.
Your orders?
All right, let's send out the fleet again. Got that?
Honor and glory.
A little bit more.
Commander,
Can I get you to like kill her or something? 25%? Don't have the money.
ready for orders. Ready for battle. We hunger for battle. Ready for battle.
We have quite good agent defense. So yeah, okay. Yeah. Mediterranean fleet's gonna get some. Oh my god, we're low on food again. Cav recruitment. Recruitment cost. XP. We'll do XP. How have we got a food shortage again? Shouldn't we have like plenty amount of food? We were on +9 last turn. Iceni and Brigentes. That's you guys, I think, right? Yeah. That cost me like 20,000 gold. This is becoming a menace. Plus 48% cost.
Ready for orders.
And it's weakening all of my units as well. Which is annoying.
My sword is yours.
There's no point in putting him in a garrison corps. If that's
Ready for orders.
army's dying.
Ready for orders. All hands to the oars. The way. Commander. At your command.
Fuck it. You come up there.
Yes. Commander.
You. Is that not a port? I guess not.
At your command. Make haste, men. Going abort.
But it'll take a great many turns to get up there, unfortunately. Makes it kind of useless, but we should have a garrison there to keep public order for like 10 turns. if only because we know that
Ready for. You have further
it's gonna be a pain to
at once.
get units up here if we need them up here, right? Now I swear about a field somewhere. May or may not be finished yet. Okay. Hey, Balth, how are you, buddy? That's a lot of bath water, damn right. Balth, I even went for a walk this afternoon. But don't worry, I counteracted the calories I lost from the walk with a giant... Oh, no.
Exercise!
Man, I'm so stuffed. So stuffed. I had like... I had one of those meals where you have it and then you don't need to eat for the rest of the day. Oh! Oh! One, two, three, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh. Oh. That did not feel good. Oh. I could. Oh. Well, I had a late breakfast, a late birthday lunch with my parents this afternoon, which involved pancakes, maple syrup, and bacon, along with like as a side, and then like bacon, eggs, sausages, toast, beans, mushrooms, tomatoes, black pudding for the main. And then last night, unfortunately it wasn't worth going, per se. No parties, unfortunately. But, I mean, there was a lot to see there, Val. There was a lot to see. Just been not invited to the parties. Aww. But that was... God. Hey, it was nice to wear a tuxedo, dinner jacket, and bow tie again. You know. I do enjoy that. Hi from Eva. How's she doing?
We hunger for battle.
God. My guys are starving. It's just a disaster. Oh, I'm just so full. I haven't eaten. I haven't eaten as much as I did today.
Our merchants seek prosperity in
so
your
long.
lands. Yours could do the same in ours.
They will pay us
Will you agree to
4k.
this?
Command my client state. I own the whole province. They own the whole province. Fuck off. You're my daughter. Why are you betraying me? See selection. Why have I got attrition? Tactics. That's fine. I can do that. I betray you too. But she's my daughter. Why? Uh-oh, minus 10. That's fine. I can get up there in time. Probably. Maybe. 10 food, 15 food. Boom. Where am I? Here. No, here. 5 food. I can upgrade all the food everywhere now. So we can go from 10 to 15, yep. 10 to 15. 10 to 15. Huge. It takes 8 turns. Oh yeah, I can't upgrade anything else yet because otherwise the other bits that I upgrade will finish before my food upgrades. Which will mean that I then start starving. I also noticed that there'll be a lot of public order negative here. But, okay, that will counter all of that. That's fine. That's on minus 27. Ha. That ain't good. That's really bad. That's not worth having. That's just not worth having. We should get a gladiator school. Yeah. That cost anything to demolish? No, it doesn't. A fraction. I need a fraction more money. Just a fraction. If I stop, say that, and then I do convert this, and I'm gonna build a new line of that over here. Ah, it's only one turn. It's only one turn. It makes no difference. I don't know. Sure, I can find some way of making them happy. I will send Miss Sevilla over there to organize games in Magna Graecia. My son and daughter aren't grown up yet. What can you give me? -5 corruption. Awesome. Research rate, good. Corruption, outstanding. Research rate faction wide, outstanding. I mean, more research rate. That wasn't technical geniuses. Cool. Ooh.
My proud people treasure the blood bond between us. Do you not see this? Will you join us?
I think not. I don't want to get drawn into barbarian wars in the north. It's cold. Oh no. Oh no. Julius. Uh-oh. Who died? Oh, thank God. Not him. He's 49 now. His tiny child needs to grow up. His tiny child really needs to grow the fuck up. I'm also thinking of just stockpiling money. Oh, no, I can't even promote the tiny child. Like, rapid promote. Okay, they're happy now. Were they unhappy because they were starving before, maybe? Maybe, or no, maybe the Temple of Jupiter was, because it's plus 10 now. Or the Temple of Neptune was taking away some happiness, but it wouldn't account for all of that. So yes, plus 4 food. Public order per turn, all provinces. Buildings happiness, maybe. Town shaft mine. It's the naming convention which confuses me sometimes because it doesn't say faction wide. Town shaft mine. Is that what it is? Yeah. Rome 2. Okay, how about Rome 2? All provinces. Bonus. Somebody's got to be asking, like, some settlements buildings like gold mines give bonus to all regions. Does that apply to faction wide or just that one province? Sometimes you can see all provinces. That clearly shows it affect all provinces. Text doesn't seem to be consistent or constant between the tooltips. All regions just means inside the one province, but sometimes the info text says faction wide to clarify. Most tooltips info is constant, but there could be one or two slightly different info. Applies to one province. If faction wide is mentioned. Olive Press gives faction wide buff when it says all regions. Some buildings give bonus to agricultural farming, which is different than agricultural livestock. Industry mining and industry manufacturing. Oh shit, okay, I didn't know that. Building one temple with the highest public order bonuses and town center yellow in all other spots. I can see how that would be the min-max. Thinking about it, what I built here. Oh no, they want civil. Nah, I built the wrong one. I built civil. Whereas these give public order. And plus 6 wealth. So these give half the wealth, but they give public order. Huh. Interesting. Public order, food, and research rate. There we go. Done. I mean, I'm not trying to min-max this too much, right? We're kind of, it's not so much LARPing, but there's theming. There's theming. Huh, fish. Did I upgrade like a fishing thing? No? Maybe I just changed what I had there. Cool, build up that. Yeah, because that doesn't give any public order, it gives growth. I guess if you're high on food, then you can get the bonus. You can get happiness. Like I think what I'm doing is basically running. Is sort of.
Commander.
Basically high risk strategy.
At your
Right.
command.
It works when you haven't got any problems. When you start, when there's ever an issue, yeah, all provinces must be in the region. Although it said something about olives, right? Where have I got olives here? Oh, that says all regions, as opposed to all provinces. And there's mining industry, and then there's something else apparently. So like, that's from manufacturing brackets industry, from mining brackets industry. I assume industry was industry. I mean, that's gonna make us so much fucking money. When I finally get around to upgrading it. Then again, that's gonna make us money. Wealth from all commerce. Like, globally? No. Yeah, I feel like there's too many. I feel like the wording on a lot of things just. Even if it's always consistent, it's too similar. Like, a lot of the naming schemes should be a little bit more obviously different. Is that right? Yeah, I do need that. I got research here. We can always transition research, like the research buildings afterwards. We don't need to keep them. This should absolutely not be farming. Market is wealth from all commerce. That's wealth from all sources. And civil town gives you public order. Okay.
Make haste, men. Ready for orders. Command. Is that all? Ready for orders. Advance. We hunger. On the move. Advance.
Don't have a reasonable amount of power. -4 still for fucking you guys. Research. Uh-oh. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, marriage. Get married. Armor. Cunning. No. Ew, that's a good card. Not what I meant to do. They're gonna hate me now. Yep. I need to get some ticking, like ticking gravitas on everyone. The hell's that button do? A suicide.
For the glory of Rome.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Warhammer.
Your
Join war?
generals might be the sons of Ares himself. We ask you today to send them against these wicked people.
Not yet. Not yet. I'm sorry, buddy. Sorry. We will go and crush your enemies for you. In a minute. In a minute. Ooh. 3.5k versus 4.5k. My guys are I wish I could see the stats. This is gonna be messy. Now my guys should reinforce from behind me. Like clearly. Yes, good.
Praetorians! Praetorians!
And now reinforce there. Good. In that case, maybe we just like leave the front where they're gonna come. Don't like this hill. Oh. The enemy wanted to fight on in rain.
Missiles awaiting targets. Equities!
Can't hide my guys in the forest.
General! Our reinforcements have arrived. Brave Romans to a man.
What the hell? Why are the cards bugged?
Melee infantry on double time. Advance at speed. Valites! At the double!
Yeah, actually, no, we'll go up here.
General! Proud Romans all! General! Grouped and awaiting orders. We await your command. Commander, at your service. Quickly now! Praetorians! Legionaries! Double time!
Over there. Okay.
Equities!
Yeah. In that field is great then.
Valites!
Come on, my guy's just about to get to position right first. No? Maybe? Yeah, they will. Watch, their guys are gonna run away. Soon as... Yep, the correct ones that I clicked immediately run away. Come on, quick. Take him down. Okay, we took out most of their their archers, sorry. Hey, smashing into our front. They can't fight at the front. They cannot fight our guys at the front. Ooh! We're gonna have to split our cav. We're gonna have to drive them off on that side.
The enemy general is dead.
Okay. Slow it down a little bit.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Like a cav on this side. Okay. We're doing fine.
Proud Romans all.
Equites! One of our units has used all its ammunition.
They're dead.
Riders!
Good.
Commander!
Equites!
You guys are on that side. Go after the archers. All right, you guys there. Archers, kill.
Ready for one of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, they've got reinforcements coming up soon. We need to start like crushing their guys over here.
Speed! We forward! Praetorians! We await your command. Praetorians! At the double! Equites! One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Kill that.
Legionaries!
We await your command.
Legionaries!
Kill.
Brave Romans to a man! The battle is turning in our favor.
Of course it is.
Advance at speed!
Get them in. Move the imp up.
Praetorians! Engage!
Yes.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Ready! Your orders! Brave Romans to a man!
The cab absolutely being Nero here.
Yours to command! Riders, advance!
Get the cab out now. Use them for hit and run to disorganize the enemy units.
Ready and waiting!
Right, over there.
Legionaries! Equites! Forward! One of our units has used all its ammunition.
All right, everybody forwards.
Melee infantry ready. Commander. Ready. Equites! Ready and waiting. Romans ready for duty. Melee infantry. Equites! One of our units has used all its ammunition. Uranus!
Swift melee cavalry.
Praetorians! Commander! At the double!
By your command, ride out.
Legionaries! Committed! Orders! Your orders?
Okay, and now their third army's coming up.
Romans, ready for duty! Proud Romans all! Quick march!
They just don't know that they've been beaten yet.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
And all of my archers have used all of their ammo.
Riders of the double!
They're exhausted.
Riders on me! Melee cavalry ready!
Yeah, go slow, guys. Go slow.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Quickly now! Hail! General! Advance at speed! Legionaries! Quick march! Your orders? One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yeah, it's wrong with archers.
Equites!
Jupiter gives us strength. Riders, advance!
Are they gonna break?
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Melee horsemen!
I had it even better than the order resolve said I would.
Praetorians! Double time! Ready! Marching order! Orders! On ready! Legions!
with ease, with relative ease. Oh, for God's sake. Their general's still alive.
Fighters at your command.
Excuse me.
General!
Oh, I really ate too much earlier.
Equities!
Riders, advance!
Melee infantry ready. Melee troops! For the gods! Commander, at your service!
Thank God for modern pharmaceuticals. You get heartburn, acid reflux, take a tablet. Okay. Come on, guys. Hurry up. I don't think they normally would you it. I don't think you throw spears and drive the chariots. I think you drive the chariots or you throw the spears. In other words, there are normally two guides on there. A driver and a guy with a weapon. Or if it's your own chariot, you use it as the alternative, which I know worked in antiquity,
One of our
was
units has used all its ammunition.
you'd basically use it as a car, or sort of early dragoons, where you wouldn't fire from horseback, or in this case chariot. You'd take the chariot to battlefield, and then you'd dismount. Because, think about it. You're throwing a spear. You're not even firing a bow. Right? You're throwing a spear. You're throwing a spear, quite possibly at a moving target, not a stationary one. And you yourself are moving. Your chances of hitting something are minuscule if you're throwing it with an arm. We lost 900 guys.
Ready for further orders.
Oh, good. It's gonna take them forever to rebuild that. They'll rebuild like 2 cards a turn. We need to strengthen the bosom for when we deck artillery. Uh-huh. Great. Minus 22. Minus 7, minus 4, minus 2, minus 1. Okay. You're minus 20. Yeah, this makes 7,000 gold. It's huge. I must remember to start taxing them again. Celtic tribe use chariots as cars swap out their frontline fighters every 10 minutes. There you go, chaps. Part of the reason they were so successful against Romans in pitched battles. There we go. Not even mobility, or not even like aggressive mobility, but rather tactical logistics mobility, or battlefield mobility. Being able to replenish troops quickly. I didn't know that. That's a good one. That's WTF. But I mean, chariots very quick. Chariots, I think, fell out of favor quite quickly in warfare just because they're quite expensive. Much cheaper to train somebody to sit on a horse. Strategy wasn't used by the Celtic and Gauls, Spain and France, but was used to great effect in Britannia. Yeah, I mean, the not quite my generation, but certainly my parents' generation. So, well, and they're quite old, but you know, the 1950s and 1970s idea of Boudica or Boadicea, different pronunciations of her, the sort of daughter of the Iceni tribe, this one here, who went to fight Julius Caesar. Ultimately, she lost, but the image is of her in a chariot, and sort of chariot warfare, and I expect, although I don't know for a fact, but I expect that is that image isn't a 1900s thing, but in fact goes back further, and is why the image of this image exists. Okay, maybe I'm misremembering the image. But this. Lady Britannia. I always imagined, I always thought there was like pictures of her in a chariot. Maybe I'm completely misremembering it because I'm looking at the shield as though it's a wheel. Maybe that's intentional. Maybe it is supposed to be a bit of representation there, but no, I was completely misremembering the image. I thought could have sworn she was like in a chariot with the shield on the side. Either way, yeah. No. Never mind. Ignore my thought. Maybe you would find it if you use Google, not Bing. True. Well, I use Google. I use Chrome for myself. But I don't like to sign in and out. So I use Edge for streaming stuff. Keeps accounts separate. Keeps autocomplete from, you know, showing different things. Saves me time having to log in, log out, remember passwords for the same websites, but you know, my personal account and streaming stuff. Saved my credit. It stops my credit card information showing up on stream accidentally. All of that kind of stuff. I learned that lesson a long time ago. Okay, 6 turns till we are good. 6 turns till we are good on food. stops you pulling from showing up in autocomplete. I understand. Well, that too. Yeah. Those for public order all provinces. That would be huge. I feel like we should work towards this, because then we get Basilica of Jupiter. One of the nice things is we can completely bypass these techs. No, but I just give anything particularly sort of exciting. Minus 30% political action cost. That's fucking huge. I'm gonna go for that because it's only 3 turns. I think I was researching it for the scriptorium level 4. Political action cost, lovely. Like cultural conversion is pretty big as well. You need public order, don't you? Yeah. Is it because you were starving? Yeah, food minus 12. That should reset.
Victory for Rome!
Who is the he's the emperor.
Ready for orders. On the move, Commander. To battle!
Auto resolve, like. Oh, you didn't have the reinforcements then, no. That's annoying. But hopefully fine, and the emperor should get loads of like points.
Make haste, men.
Roar! You're a fleet, probably?
At your command. Ready for battle.
The emperor.
None will escape.
Siege will take 10 turns. Okay, we encircle.
Besieging the settlement.
Then we get you in, and you can reinforce. And then we do.
Victory for Rome.
Auto resolve. Remaining forces. Expect higher casualties. I just don't want my cards to die. Lost 190. Subjugate.
Ready for orders.
Why are you starving? We lost a card. Bollocks.
We hunt. Forgive me, but I cannot. Commander, get to it, men. At your command.
Why are you? Reservoir. Food. Kind of feel like I need it. Although it'd be great to have this as trade. Would be lovely to have that for trade. You are how old? 13. Grow up faster, damn it! Come on, tiny child. Holy shit, 6,000? %? Why? How's the severe? Gravitas cost 66. Jesus Christ. Minus 43.
Ready for orders. Your orders. Ships to port. Ready for battle. I want.
I shouldn't be at war anymore. Think. And this is a real issue. This is a real fucking issue. That gives public order. Oh. If I change that to that, my food turns negative.
We hunger for battle.
Map movement, obviously. Map movement. This game really takes the attitude that you can't buy happiness quite seriously. That will help. 2 influence per turn. I don't know how much I lose per turn. I'm supposed to gain a small amount of influence per turn.
Between friends, the gift of gold is often taken to be a sign of deep affection and respect.
We could, like... I want to take all of this. It's only 3 more tiles. Once things have settled down, like 5 turns of just quick... Yep, that looks good. End turn. No more war fighting. We can't quite perfect map paint because I subjugated those guys. Nah, fine, whatever. Iberia will take. Macedon and or Sparta would be quite nice to just kind of vassalize. One of the nice things about... Hang on, are you my vassals? Or not? Or you might be. I can't tell. I'll take all of this, yeah. Do you have a flag? No. No flag, no country. Those are the rules. We'll let them have like Provincia, Provence, as it's now known. I would kind of like to get the sort of ultimate objective. I'd like to get the win screen, right? Now Syracuse, we have a defensive alliance. I never like vassalize them because I wondered whether I might want to take them at some point, like in a fight. Part of the problem is they're across the water, and that's just a pain. To get the ultimate objective. Who are you even? Macedon. Macedon could be quite good. I'm not paying you 4,000 gold for a alliance thing.
The spirits have noticed that our treasure stores are wanting. Can you help with this small matter?
Sorry, you think the balance you think the balance of power is that, and then you're asking me for money and the defensive alliance. Vaguely gestures to a quarter of the known world. Exactly.
Will you not give our people a little gold?
Nope.
You have much.
I will give you gold when my flag is flying in your country. As your dominions grow, the need for your coffers increases. Not really. Many of the lucrative endeavors open to you. Of the many lucrative endeavors open to you, which seems the most profitable? A growing yield, 20% wealth from agriculture, 1 food all provinces. Subjugate 13 different factions. Bonus objectives completed because we never got any of the 3 places where like the game kind of expects you to get, I think. Or like Carthage, like the entire province of Africa, the province of Africa, so to speak, as opposed to Mauritania or Egyptus, Libya, Egyptus. And then there's like Britannia, and then the third one is, well, you can see it here, I think. Yeah. Or at least one settlement in the following provinces. Research the following tech remuneration reforms. So yeah, I'd quite like to get this. Armenia. I'm pretty sure the Romans never got that far. Like, barely. But yeah, and subjugating Syracuse would go a long way to the ultimate objective, especially because they own a lot of those provinces. Food is good. Oh yeah, we can't get another circus. What would be good here then? What would be good in Rome? Our income in Rome comes from culture plus 500. That's it. Mining industry 450. Mining industry 450. Is there any culture anywhere else? Not really. So industry, but could be culture. 50% wealth generated by slaves. Does Rome have a lot of slaves? I don't know how you direct slaves to a particular place. Oh, is it just like spread across the empire? No, it's not. It's different in each place. 6.2, 2.6, and it goes down over time apparently. Is it biggest in Rome? I don't know. Hey, Turtle. Going to the random Google map. Rome conquered Armenia by 180. Okay, very late in the Roman days then. I knew the Byzantines kind of got there. But I mean, there's not much in Armenia. Back then, at least. Absolutely no idea, WTF. This was a test run for me. I haven't played Total War in 6 or 7 years, and I haven't played Rome since it came up, Rome 2 since it came out. So I'm kind of learning a lot of this stuff for the first time. Agriculture, learning, research rate, 20%, 30% trade agreements. How much eco do I make from trade agreements? Treasury. Trade. 9,000. Thing is, how much of that is like from buffs? Holy shit. If I lowered taxes, it only lowers public order by 2, but it lowers my gold by 9,000. Problem is, that's with buffs on top, I think. So if I got 6% tariff income from trade agreements, which by the way is not how tariffs work. You don't get the money for that. Either way. that's not going to be on top of the number we currently get, because I've already got a couple of those around. I felt like Geico Stadium is probably a good idea. Geico Stadium. The other thing you can look at is the total cost. That's 15k for all of that. That's... And that gives public order. But in Rome, wealth generated by slaves, because slaves give a bonus on top of everything, that wealth from slaves is kind of like an extra flat tax. And we have industry and we have agriculture. So I feel like that's actually economically more viable. So, details. Let's have a quick look at the tax numbers. You, sir, are not being taxed. 25 down to 18. I'm not sure I can do that, can I? -2. Nope. Outstanding. More food. Wait a minute. Nah. What did I want to put? What was I gonna put here? I have no fucking clue. Oh. Yeah, I do. Amphitheater. Even with the highest level amphitheater, that's still on only +7. I mean, Circus Maximus will massively help, but we'll need a tech buff to start giving these guys more happiness. Otherwise, public order is just gonna get out of control. I feel like I've done the wrong thing here. I mean, the other thing is, like, what's worth it? Is it worth changing this to give less flat money tax, but one of these to give... like, a public order bonus? Yeah. It's worth getting signed. It gives public order. 100%. I've changed my mind. That can go. We could even swap that out. But I don't think it's worth it. The Temple of Vulcan is like a nice idea, but the buffs aren't big enough compared to Jupiter. Like, I'll lose out on a tiny bit of money, I think.
We hunger for battle. Ready for battle. Ready for orders. Call this a garrison. That's your command.
Now, where is baby? Tiny child, how old are you? 14? Grow up faster, damn it. Why are you not happy? I just found you a man, and I found you a woman. Did I not? I know. I artificially like produced a person, and then promoted you. Now are you happy? Yes, you are. Good. Excellent. Continue to be happy, or I shall have you executed. New order and edict. You must be happy. Either way, I've got to save a bit of money because I want to rapid promote him. He will be the new emperor. You're gonna have to... I gotta be careful quite how I phrase this. But we will send an army over to this landmass next to England. It's either bread or the edict. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. That will give in the region bread and circuses edict public order +4 and food +4, but it's only for that one region. So I've just got tax on. It's only +4. That's the issue. And when it rains, it pours. My happiness in the cities. Okay, this is -1 is an oddity. But normally it's like my food, right? It's a tiny. To be fair, you're right. I should have put bread and circuses on. I completely forgot about it. In terms of happiness, it's useless. Because -4 happiness, you can ignore it. Because it's got to tick down to 100 to be an issue. So you have so much time to fix it. And if your happiness is like -20, then... and you have to start worrying about it, bread and circuses does nothing to that, really. Like -1. Oh no, big whoop. Right? Can I, like... educate tiny child? Are you a boy? I think so, yes. You're worth educating, tiny child. Can I have you married? Can I adopt you? How old are you? 48? Nah, too old to have children. Can you guys, like, become Romans already, please? That's the main reason now I'm happy right there. These guys are also not very Roman. 16% of you. 1 in 6 people refuse to... refuse to do the right thing. And that is submit.
I am Rome's champion.
Got to put you in an army.
We hunger for battle.
Crap.
Commander.
All this time wasted. Distance players, what public order buildings do you have? Temple's the best thing, bad public order. Nah. Yes and no. Ignore the Temple of Mars. That's a bit of LARPing roleplay. The Temple of Mars is, like, terrible. And should never be built, according to Google, and indeed myself. The temples you can build anywhere and are great for public order, in my book. +8 public order and cultural influence. Like, the biggest problem with public order is the cultural influence. It's basically, if you're, you know... 53% of people living here refuse to admit that I am superior, that my culture is superior to theirs, by virtue of me having conquered them, right? So they're unhappy because cultural difference is -12. Temple of Jupiter not only gives +8 public order, but it demonstrates their wrongness to them, so that they will instead be Latin more quickly, and then the public order negative gets smaller or gets closer to 0. So it also gives a general tax of 16% of like across all sources. So it's less. It's all of these give a higher bonus to a specific industry, like commerce, industry, culture. But this does all of them. So generally Jupiter's just better because specializing somewhere, you should always specialize your provinces, but at the same time, because you need some public order buildings to balance it out, some public order buildings generate money. So sometimes actually, Temple of Jupiter's just all around good, and you can build it in like everywhere. You can build it in your capital and the you can build it in a city and in a towns. You can build it in the capital. Fuck's sake. You can build a temple in the capital and in the towns. These yellow buildings, though, you can only build in the capital. And they can give a lot of public order bonus. Specifically, Gladiator School. So Gladiator School gives so much public order that, frankly, I'm starting to come around to the idea that it's just worth building one of those and a Temple of Jupiter, and then every other building can be focused on industrial farming, and you never need to worry about public order. Because Jupiter will make everybody Roman and will give nice public order, and Gladiator School gives amazing public order. And then you've got like tech buffs and other stuff. And I think it just about balances, whereby you don't need to worry about public order if you have one Jupiter, one Gladiator School, and it's like a city and 2 towns. If you've got a 4 sort of settlement province, you need a bit more. But none of these are optimal because I have no idea what I was doing when I started out, and I'm too lazy to like rebuild things from scratch. Or brace Jupiter then. 100%. 100%. What am I doing here? Oh shit, that's oh my god, that's taking so damn long. Problem is, I'm making too much money. I focused on money too much at the start, and then in France as well, and I really shouldn't have bothered. What are you lacking?
Ready for orders. At your command.
Just a cav division. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that for now. Right. Follow what Zion's gonna do. I can send you there. 4,000 gold. Syracuse. I feel like the more I send them, generally speaking, they're just like pretty terrible. They fail about as often as they succeed, and if they fail, then surge rate. If they fail, you get a debuff. Search rate, research rate. Whoa! Fucking huge. Yeah, the whole family thing, it's... Oh, -5 corruption mob. Global. The whole family thing is just too much. I went way too big. Accidentally. I forgot children have multiple children. And my desire to have 6 family members quickly spiraled out of control.
Service to Rome.
2% tax, 4% tax. And I've owned this since the beginning of the game. How is change next? Why is this going down? Why? I don't understand. I need that.
I live to serve Rome.
Elden days, 4 children was a small family. Well, yeah, that's because people died. Yeah, I have to look after this family. That's the fucking problem here. I have to pay it. I have to like manage each of these little shits. Yeah, I mean in Victorian England. So 150 years ago. Let me try and remember the number. It was something like 1 in 9 or 1 in 14 people lives made it to the age of 18. Statistically, by across the United Kingdom. One in 14 sounds really bad. So what? Like you have basically have like an 8% chance of your child from including in childbirth, I should say, as well, because obviously like a lot of it's like half of, or a third to a half of all sort of deaths between 0 and 18 were between 0 and 2. So childbirth and, you know, diseases that, you know, would just kill a tiny child. Yeah, which is actually worse than the death rate 100 years earlier. So in 1750, it was your chance of survival was higher than it was in the Victorian age.
All around. The wise man bars his doors and looks for shield brothers.
And that wasn't just an England thing. That was most industrialized nations, and it was because of industrialization. Mixture of pollution, not necessarily air pollution, which did contribute, but also squalor. So you have cities forming, right, and a lot of people together, which means a lot of things like sewage and waste disposal have to be industrialized to meet the demands of cities that were now 800,000, 1 million people living in them. Whereas 1750, the population of London would have been, I don't know, 100,000 people. By 1850, it was 1 million people. Subjugation, 100%. And the other thing, of course, is migration. Is people moving around. You know, you've got soldiers coming back from overseas. You've got people traveling around the world. You've got you've got steamliners. So you have Russians coming to London. You've got Brits going to South America and then coming back and bringing diseases that the locals have a relative resistance to, but you and people back in your country don't. And so the rate of death for most of Western Europe is higher in the 1850s than it was in the 70s. Natural death. Ladies reach the end of... Okay. Completely controlled 10 provinces. Nice. I came, I saw, I conquered. All them kids in the coal mines really didn't fare well? No. I think I remember reading it. Chimney sweeps in Victorian London had life expectancy less than 2 years. Yep. And chimneys, children being chimney sweeps only stopped in 1871, 1864, something like that, because of an act of parliament. Children working as chimney sweeps had to be stopped by law. Still on the books because that's how English law works. But yeah, it wasn't stopped for any moral reason. Possibly put in law for a moral reason, but yeah, it only stopped because a law was passed to stop it. Which was only done 150 years ago. I mean, I imagine Charles Dickens makes the whole London chimney sweep thing more well known than anywhere else, but I would expect
Ready for orders.
Paris, New York, Berlin,
Ready for battle.
or various large cities in Prussia around the same time to have exactly the same problem. Fuck's sake. Just die already. Americans didn't have any STDs until Western Europeans showed up? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. I mean, I expect the same would therefore be true for Australia and New Zealand and various Pacific nations. At the end of the day, Europe, Asia, and Africa are all connected. So, diseases spread around them over thousands of years. Which is why Western Europeans in China never caused giant outbreaks of diseases like they did in the Americas. Not for the same reasons. I mean, bubonic plague would affect everybody. But it was hard. It's not like people in a if you follow the idea that it did originate somewhere in Asia and essentially traveled by trade route to Europe. It's not like Asia had a resistance to it, which is one of the reasons why it's postulated that bubonic plague did travel from Asia, because about 30-40 years before bubonic plague hit Europe, there was China and various provinces in Southeast Asia suffered a similar disease outbreak with identical symptoms. Favorite part of ancient history is actual food history. And United Kingdom without potatoes or in Italy without tomatoes. Hellscapes would live in. Yeah, that's true. Although potatoes come from Peru. Tomatoes, I have no idea where they come from. I don't know if they're indigenous to Italy or not. But, you know, Ireland didn't have potatoes in the 1500s. Most potatoes are poisonous. It's only after people came back from South America and Peru with potatoes and found that they grew really well in Ireland. England is not, like, United Kingdom is not good for agriculture. It's too far north. It gets too cold in winter. A lot of, you know, nowadays, yeah, you can grow anything anywhere, but 400 years ago, you needed something a bit more resilient and resilient to grow, and potatoes pretty damn resilient. A lot of fruit grow as well in the UK. A lot of tree fruit, but and of course berries, bush berries, but crops in fields, no. Tomatoes are from South America as well. Fair enough. Fair enough. Can't think what else. Pineapples. 13, 13, 10. Nice. Chocolate, pineapples, a lot of grapes. A lot of grapes from South America? Or the Americas? Okay. I need to spend my time. We have more money than God right now. But I can't spend it on anything because I have no fucking food. Four or 5 turns, my food's gonna skyrocket up to like plus 50. Literally plus 50. I am gonna start like building everything now. We'll start in Rome. 6 turns. Yeah, 6 turns. Great. I mean, a lot of chocolate nowadays comes from here. Certainly European supplies. I want to say Ghana. All the French grapes died in 1890, so all the French wines since then have been made with American grapevines. I have heard, I think I have heard that before. The other one that applies to is bananas. Yeah, I think I've heard that when people talk about like bottles of wine from the sort of 1800s. The other one that applies to is bananas. So if you ever have banana flavored sweets, candies, and you think they taste different to bananas, that's because the banana flavoring used for banana flavored sweets was developed in the late 50s, early 60s, and was based on the bananas that people ate at the time. Obviously. So the banana flavor is accurate. Then in the late 60s, South America was ravaged by sorry, the Caribbean was ravaged by South American banana trees were ravaged by disease. Because of the way bananas reproduce, they're essentially clones of each other. Strawberries are the same. Global banana and the world's bananas all came out of the Caribbean. The next best place was Brazil and South America. Fungus killed all the bananas. That's it, yeah. And so an entire species of banana tree was almost wiped out. And it took too long to get everything replanted and manufacturing back up to scale. And so the next best place for the next year to buy bananas was South America. And their bananas, being a different species, is what we eat today, tasted a bit different. But by the time the Caribbean banana crop like grew back to the numbers after disease, well, you know, sorry, too late, chum. We've gone to a different supplier. And that's why banana flavoring in candy doesn't taste like bananas, because the bananas you eat nowadays are not the same bananas that the banana flavoring is based on. It's either the Caribbean banana crop died out or the South American banana crop died out and supply switched to the other region. And it's current banana plant, Cavendish. Yeah, it's that rings a bell. I think I read that about 4 or 5 months ago. What do I want here? Oh yeah, happiness producing. It's the problem with plants that reproduce by there's a technical term for it, but it's essentially self-reproduction. It's not asexual it is asexual reproduction, where they essentially clone themselves, as opposed to humans, most animals, and a lot of plants where, you know, you've got bees taking pollen from one flower to another flower, and use two different bits of genetic material, like humans, come together, and you get the offspring, the descendant, is genetically different to either parent, because it's a combination of the two. But things like strawberries don't reproduce with a partner. A strawberry plant reproduces itself. So if it's weak against something, could be anything, cold, like literally it doesn't work well in cold temperatures, then every single strawberry grown from that one strawberry plant will die in cold temperature. Same with diseases. If one fungus or one bacterium is really effective against that one strawberry plant, then that could mean tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of acres of strawberry plant just get wiped out. Yeah, exactly. It is asexual reproduction, right? Grows Michelle. Okay. 15. Come on, grow up faster, damn it. I swear I'm like, my character's aging faster than my child. Trying to think of other.
One sacrifice is needed. Oh.
It's another reason why genetically modified agriculture is quite an attractive idea, because if you can artificially then, if you're a banana plant, you find a weakness in your banana plant, you can artificially go and edit that weakness. Because the alternative is no banana plant.
death and honor!
Fuck's sake. Just die already!
Kill them all!
There we go. War over. Banana fruit. Only fruit once and now have to be cut down and replenished with a new tree. You mean, okay, so the tree only produces fruit once and then it won't for the rest of its life produce another fruit? I did not know that. I wonder what that is.
Waiting for a new course.
I'll probably do it tomorrow. Wait, oh shit.
Fleet reporting.
Sunday's normally busy at WTF, right? I'd actually forgotten about it tonight. I meant to head off like half an hour ago for a quick break. What the hell? Why is there a little asterisk here? Why? What do I need to do? Oh. A Vestal virgin has been found guilty of sexual impropriety. Her lover has already been flogged to death. What should we do with her? Bad omen. Her person is sacrosanct. We have no right to kill her. Excuse me. Have her killed? Let her go. She is nothing to us now. Let the harlot remove herself and go where she will. No right to decide her fate. The gods will decide her punishment. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll try and get in tomorrow, WTF. I need to see what time I'm supposed to be doing, Age of Mythology of people tomorrow. It's always been a Sunday. I always forget about Age of Mythology and agree to it on a Sunday and then say, oh yeah, Renex on Sunday, Renex on Sunday. And then completely forget. It's been like that the last like 6 or 7 weeks. It's really bad. But I am gonna do Tiberian Sun later tonight. That was my plan. Ooh, the lag. Yeah, plan is a bit of Tiberian Sun. Really? Why can't I build that? Full food is better than no food? Right, call it that. Right, is Renex started? Is Martok streaming or something? I also want to play Diplomacy is not an option. Yeah. Yeah, I'll play some diplomacy as not an option at some point as well. I'm gonna do some Tibetan Sun in the CNC Reloaded sort of version of it later. Hopefully it's pretty close to vanilla. I think it should be entirely vanilla. It's just with new like UI style features because it's in the Red Alert 2 engine. So tips on in Red Alert 2. I've seen that done once or twice before. Really quite well. Like in the anime mod. Or like which is vanilla tips on in RA2, but it had, the cutscenes were like manga. Which you click through. And then you went and played a regular tips on mission. No anime in it at all. And you can play it without the manga cutscenes as well. Which I think unfortunately gave it a bad name. Lots of people thought it was an anime mod. It's not really. But yeah, I gave it a quick test. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. It's vanilla tips on just in the RA2 engine, which is a pretty insane piece of work. So I'll give that a go in about 45 minutes. But I need a quick break. WTF. Hopefully see you tomorrow, buddy. Hopefully see you tomorrow for Ren X. And yeah, I'll be back in about 45 for tips on.